All right, and we're live. And what a show do we have in store for you today?
Hello. Hey. Hey, Steve.
Hey, Lou.
How's it going?
Going great. How are you?
I'm doing great. I mean, this sounds lovely. What you're hearing right now sounds lovely. I didn't make any of it. Actually, I made some of the visuals earlier this morning. And then someone has just left this song in here, right? They knew we needed it, right?
I guess so. That's lovely. Oh man. All right. Here. Sorry. I'm just so everyone knows. I'm just posting the link to this live stream in a couple places, and then we'll get started.
Sweet. So we'll just leave this running in the background for the moment to welcome people in, I guess.
Yes. All right.
Amazing. Let's change this. Have you ever done live coding like this, Steve?
Yeah, I think I have a fun story you'd appreciate. When I was in London, I went to a Tidal Cycles meetup.
Oh, nice.
At this like weird former castle by the water. I feel like you know what I'm talking about. It's like an artist. It's like now it's like a co-working space, but I feel like it used to be
right
a castle. Anyways,
I don't know that place, but wherever it is, I've got to go there.
And then oh, man,
sorry, man. I'm just getting carried away. Let me turn off this.
No. I love it. No, I like that. I like it.
All right. This one gotta go steady, man.
Well, I just have to say that I spent the entire like 2-hour meetup just installing like Haskell and like other stuff to like I didn't even get anywhere close to this. Like, so to me this is so exciting.
That's what I hear a lot about Tidal Cycles, right? Is that I hear so many painful stories about installing, but apparently it's easier nowadays. But that seems to be a lot of people's story. Also, I'm just fading this out, you know, it's just a little. But yeah, no, this is using Strudel for the audio, which is like basically a JavaScript, you know, web port of Tidal Cycles. So yeah, you just can open your web browser and go straight in. It's very Moorish like that, you know. You don't have to open anything, install anything. You can just jump in. I've just faded that out. Like
that was beautiful.
There we go.
All right. So I thought we should maybe give people a sense of the structure of this, like hopefully 1 hour chat, the things that we have planned to talk about, because we have a lot to talk about and they're really exciting. So do you want to show people like on a TL draw? Do you want to like do like 1, 2, 3, or do you want to just do it in words?
Yeah. Let's jump in a TL draw. I'm just gonna sign in and share my screen.
Sign in,
dude. Yeah, we landed login. Finally, it's actually really exciting.
Yeah, it's really exciting.
It's something that people have been asking for such a long time, and it's finally here. I guess it's kind of funny because many apps, I don't know, login is seen as like a bad thing, you know, like some apps are trying to upsell you on something, so they want you to log in. But like the business of TL Draw is in selling the library, you know, letting people use the library. So TLDraw.com, you know, we didn't need login. We don't need to capture people, you know, that's not the point. But people, I guess, want to keep track of their boards, right? They don't want to manually keep track of links. So yeah, we added it. It's super exciting. Anyway, the three things, right? I think we could talk about, right? One of them actually is TLDraw computer that uses I guess goes alongside really well with Val Town. I want to tell you about this other thing that I've been doing called the Logiverse, or actually like a lot of the, I guess, ToadPod community has been doing. And this is another thing is probably the weirdest, the craziest of them all. So maybe we get to that in a bit, is Pasta Gang. And there's this tool that uses Val Town called Spag. And that's for like live coding, visuals, audio that I was just showing you a second ago. Yeah, so that's my big three. But if you want to chuck anything else in, that's all good too. That makes
All
sense.
right. Sounds great. Let's see what this teal draw computer is.
Right. Okay. I just wanted to tell you that I made this prediction, right? This prophecy, right? I think, okay. Oh, about a year ago, like literally about a year ago.
Wow. Yeah.
You know, I just said, hear me out, right? What if we get Vals from Val Town and we can like chuck them on Teal Draw in a, I don't know, a kind of like flowchart programming way, right? And yeah, like less than a year later, it actually happened, right? And this is okay. This is Teal Draw Computer. This is something I just made just before this call. Okay.
Okay.
We've got different. It looks a little bit different, but I promise you, it's the same thing, right? Okay. You see this? These are all different components on my little computer that I've made, and this one here is called data. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And you might see here that this component is actually using a val. A spag val, which is the third thing we'll get to, right? And what it does is it just calls this val and pumps out the response. Like it's an HTTP val, right? It's like an endpoint on the internet. And just to fill you in, what this val does is it gives you a list of files that have been uploaded to my Val Town account, right? It's just a list of files. I'm not sure all of this info is even correct, I think, but it's a list of files. And what you can do on Teal Draw Computer is then take this list from Val Town and do other stuff with it. So, you know, this is not very human readable right now. This is just the raw data, right? This turns it into a slightly easier to read list, right? We've got some bold formatting. In fact, you know what? I need to prove it to you. I'm going to run it again right now just to prove that it is working. Slightly different things might happen. Okay, yeah. Okay, so this is using. Oh, sorry, I'm getting excited, man. All right, this is using like literally like an AI model to process that, which means that every time it comes up with something a little bit different, which is maybe good, maybe bad, but it's a bit of fun. So this is the list of all my uploads. Sick. And what I've done here, I've also pumped it into this website component, and this just got generated right now. I've given it this instruction like, hey, show me a gallery of these audio files that can be listened to inline.
Whoa.
You can access each file, And so, yeah, here we have this, like, I don't know, auto-generated website of these different files. I'm going to try, like, we have...
Oh, okay. We can't hear.
But I assure you that's I'm pretty sure you can guess what that sound is, right?
Actually, why don't you replicate it with your voice?
Okay, yeah, sure. Meow. I have no idea who uploaded these. I have no idea. Someone like uploaded a whole bunch of meow sounds. Some of these others are like samples that were recorded in a club on Wednesday for like a live set. Okay.
So cool.
And all of these files are like hosted on my Val Town account, and it's just being like rendered in this website here, which I don't know. I think that's pretty fun. I think that's pretty exciting. Like we're able to like glue together these things, right?
So I think it's amazing. I am trying to so I'm a programming languages guy, so I'm trying to understand the programming model. How does the data flow from place to place?
Yeah. Okay. So let's take a look at this data component, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And there's this little info button at the top right, and it goes like, it's very technical. It's more for us to debug. Okay. But basically the first, like when you've changed this and then you run it, or like when you manually run it, it will literally hit that endpoint, and then it will store like the response it gets in it. Okay. So you can see like it's just a very long bit of JSON here. It's pretty quite small, but it's right here. And when you like run this, it then triggers whatever it's pointing at to run, right?
Okay.
This one is just a text block. It doesn't
like
do anything.
It gives it everything before it, or gives it the whole graph?
Yeah. Okay. Good question. I guess the thing is, you see these little run buttons. You see these little run buttons. I can click on any of them. I can click on one in the middle of the graph, right? So if I click on this one here, it doesn't like need to rerun whatever's before it, right? This is just like run once, and it's storing that response inside the component. And then it's more like they pull the previous component's data through, if that makes sense. So like, does that make sense at all?
Well, yeah, so like just to give you a sense of what I would have expected I would have done like, why not, like, can you go from this text thing on the bottom left corner into the instructions?
Yeah, for sure. Like, I mean, I could have done it.
You could have done it
like this.
I see.
Like, I think the only reason I didn't is because, like, I added this text thing like afterwards.
Later, I see. I got it.
Yeah, because I wanted to see it.
Got it.
And you can also like, combine different things together. Like, this website component, I could have also put the text straight into it. But to be honest, like having a slightly prettier list sometimes helps these models, right, to figure out what to do. If that makes sense.
I see. Got it. Well, so then my next question is, so this website has two inputs. How do those two inputs come together to create one website? Or I guess, exactly. Yeah, what's the one thing controlling it?
Well, I guess the answer is there's no one thing controlling it, right? This is a website component, so when you click the run button, it like looks at all the inputs and tries to make a website based on those.
There's an LLM. I see.
Yeah.
I thought the website component was like a dumb website component that just rendered whatever HTML was given, but no, that's not how it works. It's a LLM component.
Yeah, like they all have like some kind of processing step in them, right? Like
if the idea is button.
Yeah, you can, like, I mean, the processing step for text is that it just does nothing, it just passes it on, right? But so like here's a special kind of component called an instruction. It's kind of like, if you're a programming person, it's kind of like a function, really, rather than data. It's an actual function. And this has a pre-processing step too. Like if you click on the question mark, it's like come up with some steps to do, right? Like it's like it's made a plan of action, right? Because if you just tell it to do this, it won't do a very good job. But if you tell it, like, think carefully, right? What's your plan of action? And then do it, it's going to do a much better job. So if I change this, list out all the results, but only like pump out
only cat related ones.
Okay, but only cat related ones, right? Okay.
Ooh, and add some emojis, maybe.
Okay, wait, one step at a time. Like can you see that the little info button has disappeared, right? That's because we've changed it. So if I press it this time, the first thing it does is it comes up with new steps, right?
You're hiding from the most exciting thing. I really love that circle animation that goes along each line.
Dude, actually, I think I can't remember. No, wrong button. Yeah, if I go to, I can go in slow motion mode, right? And now you can see. My colleague Alex made this. It's really nice. Oh, actually, where did it go? Yeah, it went really fast in the end. Okay. Yeah, well, okay. Oh, there it is. I was just too busy looking at it, right?
So cool.
Okay, yeah. I mean, that went through quite a lot of changes to get to where it was. I think, we put a blue outline. We wanted it to be a bit juicy, you know what I mean?
It's so juicy. I love it.
Yeah. Anyway, thank you. Yeah, I think
cat audio gallery. Sick.
Oh, that's interesting. There is one called Cat, but it's not a cat noise. It's like it's a soundtrack. It's a track called Cat.
All right, now you have to sing it, I
That's
guess.
clever. That's clever. No. It's only instrumental. How am I gonna sing it? All right. But hey, look, we've like this is my Val, right? This is my Val. In fact,
Yeah, we should go to
this
the
is the
code.
Val. This is the Val, and it's running on a canvas like this, which is I think it's kind of bonkers. I think it's kind of
Yeah.
bonkers.
It
And
is pretty bonkers.
my
Do you have an
prophecy was
iframe?
fulfilled.
Do you have an iframe? Let's put it on there as an iframe, maybe,
Oh,
for
I
like
mean,
documentation purposes.
Steve, the Teal Draw SDK is right there. You could go make this after this call, right?
I thought you guys had an iframe component, no?
We do, but like I'm guessing that you don't allow like
Yeah, we do. Yeah.
You
go to the
do?
3 dots and then do copy.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
maybe you could just copy it. Yeah, it might just work.
But the thing is, you're probably not on our allow list, right?
This used to work.
What? Oh, I think I
There
just
we
peeked.
go.
I think I just peeked. Do you know what? I completely forgot about that.
Boom.
That's cool. And yeah, okay. You can. Oh my god. This is look. You gotta go make a full like Val editor. Now you have projects, right? You have Val Town Projects.
Yes.
I want to see like my whole project on one canvas.
Sick. Yeah, you're right.
You
That'd
know?
be awesome. Wow.
Anyway, that's yeah. I just wanted to show you. Look, I saw the future here, right?
You invented the future.
I don't know about that. But I just foretold it. Guessed correctly. If you just make 10 predictions a day, then some of them are going to be correct.
I guess so. I love it. Okay, amazing. Well, if anyone's watching and they have questions about Taildraw Computer or anything like that, shoot them our way. But I guess we can move on to the logverse.
Yeah, let me just take this off.
Boom.
Nice big tick. Right, I really want to show you that. There's this other thing I've been doing with Val Town called the Logiverse. Okay, so if you go to logiverse.social, there is some info about it. The Logiverse is a highly experimental network of social media sites, and many of them use Val Town. Not all of them, which is actually that's actually like a really fun, interesting part. But
yeah,
many of them do. Okay, so let me show you my one. Right, this is the one I made first. It's a very simple website. You type in your status here. It's just like Twitter or Blue Sky or something. You know, hello everyone, and then you can update your status. And then there it goes. And you can see I have admin controls too, right? But not everyone has that. You can like posts. It just comes up. It doesn't do anything, but you know, it says glad you like it. You can also add GIFs. There's only 3 GIFs though. Yeah. There's a burger menu. Just it's ridiculous, right? It's ridiculous.
So this is such a digression, but I have to ask, why are you so obsessed with GIFs? And for anyone who doesn't know, your username on Blue Sky used to be please add GIFs.
Yeah. I gave up though. It's so sad. But okay. I mean, I don't know if anyone's followed me or like the Teal Draw accounts. Like both myself personally and like my boss Steve, not you, Steve Ruiz. He's a massive fan of posting GIFs of things you're working on, right? And for a really long time on Blue Sky, you could not post GIFs, right? Which was really sad because, you know, I wanted to start posting things I was working on there and I couldn't do it. They eventually added video.
Yeah.
Right?
Isn't that better? Isn't like GIFs but better?
No, it's not quite the same because like with the video, you have all these annoying video controls at the bottom and it doesn't like always loop, you know, and sometimes you have to like manually click play, and there's something joyful about just like something that's like auto playing, right? Like a GIF.
I see. They could make their videos behave like that.
So
they not could. The codec.
They could, but they don't. Right?
Yeah.
They don't. Yeah, I mean that's how Twitter actually renders them as videos, right? It doesn't actually render them as GIFs.
Yeah. You
But
could. I
it
feel
kind
like
of
I see. GIFs is a rallying cry, but like you could be like your rallying cry could be if you upload a video less than 5 seconds, it should autoplay and loop.
Right, exactly. Like on Mastodon, if you know, this is a whole other topic. Right? And I can see someone in the chat. The Aurum system says GIF to video conversion is still pretty bad. It is true, but it does seem to be the main way it's done on these things.
I just have to put out there that I learned recently how inefficient, like GIFs as a file format are just a bunch of images, and they're like the most bloated, terrible file format you've ever heard of. While on the other hand, video file formats are a modern miracle. They're so unbelievable. Like how we're able. When you take a screenshot on your computer, sometimes that'll be bigger than a video of your computer. They just do magic, video encoding.
Yeah.
I'm like obsessed with video encodings. I think GIF encoding is the worst.
Right. But it's about the idea of the GIF, you know? It's about the idea of the GIF.
I don't know about AVIF actually. Do you know
AVIF? Isaac says AVIF is such a funny format. Yeah, I don't know enough about formats to appreciate what makes a format funny.
Me neither. Yeah. I just know that the popular video codecs are really good. Oh, it's just using AV1 on images. Oh, interesting.
I have no idea what that means.
I think maybe it's using a video encoding on images because it's so good. That's maybe what
that's funny. Fair enough.
Yes, that is true. The math behind video encoding might as well be voodoo. I just like saying hi. So thanks for saying
hi. Sakafi. Okay.
Some usernames are hard to pronounce.
So there were, I think, 2 competing pull requests to try to add GIFs to the Loggerverse before Blue Sky. So this was one that I happily accepted because why would you need any other GIF?
Yeah.
The other one is if you actually type "please add GIFs," then it changes it into this, right?
That's beautiful.
Okay, can I show you the interesting thing about this, right?
Yes.
Okay, can you see that my username is toadpond@toadpond.com, admin, right? This one here is svenlar@svenlar.com, and if we keep going, we can see some others eventually. Let me see. Yeah, at evolved.systems, right, at Blag Slonking, whatever that is. I'm gonna find one more and I'll show you the big old list, all right? Let's see. Oh, well, maybe they're the most popular ones, to be honest. Okay. Blag.slonking is pretty popular. Okay, so we have all these different ones listed out here. Okay, we got logo, login, login redux, logon, lodge, login, and they're all like, I guess most of them are hosted on people's own like Val Town accounts. But they all talk to each other because the format is so simple that I guess anyone could just like figure it out. We even have this one, Logarithm. There are some clients that actually let you log in at like on any server, on any instance. Right? So like this is like my test account for Evolved Systems, for example. Yeah, and so it means it's all distributed. Like no one's in charge of it. It's just this thing that's happening on its own, right?
You've built a federated social network like Mastodon or Blue Sky.
Yeah, but this one simpler. Like that's part of the fun is that, you know, like Blue Sky and Mastodon are really, really complicated. You know, like rightfully so. They want to scale to this like extent that the Loggerverse doesn't. But actually, it's really fun to see like how easily you can do a small version. Yeah, hey, is Blue Sky actually federated? That's the thing, right? Like in principle, it is. Like in principle, you can get different like different. I don't know what the term is. Like different app views that kind of look for the same data, but currently it's really like an unsolved problem. I know that they're really trying to make it easier to do, but currently it's not possible. So this is like a thought experiment, and I presented this in one of my talks, Death of the Tidy Web, right? Oh, which you can go watch in your own time. But so yeah, no, it was fun. It's people have, I just made the initial one. Nothing happened for a very long time. and then after a while, people started popping up with their own instances, which was really cool, and adding GIFs, but only 3. Long live the Tidy Web, says Brian Jordan. Yes, there's a whole cult following of it at this point. It's a bit much. But...
It's lovely to talk to a cult leader.
No, I've done nothing like this. By the way, this client lets you change color.
So how do I learn about the protocol, the super simple protocol? Why don't I learn it right now? Maybe if it's simple enough.
Yeah, sure. Let me. This is a good question. So this is completely undocumented. And
it's so easy that it doesn't even need documentation. Wow.
So that I have actively resisted calls to document it, because I'm like, if you have to document it, then it's not simple enough. It's not simple. So actually, what's the best way to do this?
That's a quote. That's a pull quote. If you have to document it, it's not simple enough. Yeah, is there documentation for TL draw? I guess there is.
There is, but actually a lot of it is examples. A lot of it is examples, right? That's people love the examples, right? Let me see. So login let's search Toad Pond.
How did these other people figure it out? Were they like watching you on live streams, or they just read your code?
No, they had a look at these vowels, right?
Okay.
Yeah. So if we look at the code of this vowel, let's go in the code editor, right? Okay, make it nice and big. Right. It's super simple, right? This is how you get the users of a login instance, right? You just use a little SQLite query, which you got me into doing, I think, on the previous live stream, right?
That is true. I've unleashed a monster.
There's nothing more to it. I think one of the things I added after a while was the ability to ban usernames.
Amazing.
So like if you signed up with a bad username, I could ban them. Or you tried to impersonate me or something. Happens quite a bit. So there's a couple. In fact, let's have a look. Lab login. Is this? Wait, no, I don't want to do Townie, dude. It's such that bar looks like a search. I do that a lot.
Oh, that's good to know. That's really good feedback.
Okay, I'm glad I'm live testing Val Town, but that was easy to fix. So obviously, posting an update, posting a status is slightly more complicated. And also, I like this comment from C-Cathy. The "Who are you, a cop" style of API documentation.
That's great.
I guess so. Maybe. I'm not sure how that allegory really fits, but I like the sound of it.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, so the posting an update, it's just a bunch of like checks, right? Like, does the user exist? Is the password correct? Are they banned? Is the status too long? You can do a really, really long status though, right? And this is what some people are surprised about. On my one, it emails me because I'm like, what's the easiest way I can set up notifications, right? What's the easiest way I can do notifications for myself without like making a native app or anything like that? I just get it to email me. So every single time someone posts on my instance, I get an email. But then of course I can, and then like if it's like it needs moderating, I can go and moderate it. But like obviously in my inbox, I can like organize things into different categories because like from the subject name and stuff like that. So it's like just a kind of a personal email system. Spiral Ganglion says that's a lot of email. It is a lot of email, but you know what? Like
Spiral Ganglion, is this?
That's Ivan Reese.
That's Ivan Reese.
Ivan Reese, Future of Coding co-host. Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, this works fine. You don't need notifications, just email, right? I mean, does that cost you a lot, Steve? Sometimes I feel bad.
No. It's basically
okay. Fair enough. That's my moderation solution. So yeah, people come and look at this and they adapt it. Sometimes they just copy, like fork the vowels, or they fork the front end client, or sometimes they just build it from scratch because they can just see it, right?
Maybe if you could make your screen a little bit wider and zoom in one or two,
Yeah,
maybe just one.
Let's do it. Boom, boom. Oh,
yeah.
Dude, it broke. Right.
That's
Okay,
crazy.
here we go.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah,
You can go a little bit wider. We have more space.
Wider. Okay, you keep an eye on the chat though.
Okay. Oh, then I see. Then it gets. Yeah, I'll put all the chats. So far, I'm putting every single chat right on the screen.
Sweet. Okay. Can I? Yeah, this is a good question. Forum system says some of my projects are meant to have obscure source. Yeah, like cell pond. Okay. Yeah. So I have some of my other projects, like Cell Pond, are really, really hard to understand. I don't even understand them, right?
Did you at one point?
Yeah, but that was a long time ago, right? It's just one big file. Oh my,
one big file.
Yeah. And
not man.
Not because it's like it's good to be one big file, but because it's like a bit of a flex, you know? But this has a very different purpose, you know? Like the goal of this is to get, I guess, you know, challenge norms around what good code is, right? Whereas Logverse is supposed to be easy, right?
Yeah.
It's write-only code. Yeah, exactly. Brian Jordan says, damn, Val Town the only host with a transactional email setup that is not soul sucking. Did you pay him to say that?
I did not.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I do get a lot of emails. In fact, I got a couple right now on this call from me. Oh, from someone saying a new user called What Up. In fact, should we have a look?
Yeah, let's have a look.
Let's see.
And this is a user on ToadPond on your one.
Let's see. Oh yeah, it is. Yes. What up at toadbot.com and says they instantly forgot the password. Yeah, that's actually the fun thing about this. If you switch account, if you log out, right, you can actually sign up with, you know, any name and any password. You just try and log in with anything,
and that'll create an account for you.
Yeah, it creates an account. Okay, and obviously I did a really bad password because, you know, it's just a demo, but I will save it. Nice. And look, it makes an account, which is quite fun, having zero friction.
The way the federation works is you like all these servers just hit the other servers looking for new messages.
Yeah, so the way it works is I think this could be improved, right? Every single client of the Logverse like has a list of like all of the instances out there, and like goes through each one and pulls all the statuses. However,
and that's a hard-coded list. They just
but the fun thing is that like the sort of the standard thing to do when you like make your own instance is to come and do a pull request on like
all the others.
Like usually there's the big ones, right? And then it's sort of, you know, people look to those as a good resource, and that's something that like Blue Sky, you know, as it's pretty well set up for. That's like the point of an app view, is to kind of index everything out there that we could pull from.
Yeah.
So, you know, like one job that I guess people in this Logverse community have been talking about for a while is to have like an index of these, or like
centralization.
No, but the thing is, what you can do is then you get like, if everyone is sort of like, if you have multiple indexes, then you can start to compare them. You say, oh, you haven't included that one. Why is that? Is it because you just missed it, or is it because you know you're evil or something, right?
Or they're evil.
yeah, I don't know. Yeah, or they're rightly ignoring them. Yeah, just being able to like easily replicate these things in different places is fun. Obviously, this is an extreme example, but it is more like this proof of concept, you know, that federation doesn't have to be as hard as it is on Mastodon or Blue Sky. You know, we can do it at a really small scale as well. And yeah, you know, I said not all of them are on Val Town, right? And I
Yes,
don't know
that's a
how
good
you
thing.
feel about
I
that,
feel great about that.
but this was part of the proof of concept, like the proof, like to be able to prove that you can use multiple providers and it still be very easy to spin up. So I think someone's done it on Cloudflare, for example. And by the way, like the clients that people use like are really varied as well. Like some people like I think it's Loft, which is an iOS client. People have also been making their like command line clients. This is Anika on Mastodon, right? She said, look, I can now like use my command line to post to the Logiverse. And someone actually said, I think this image may have died now because they're using this inferior social network of Mastodon. They should be on the Logiverse, right? But they were saying like, oh wow, I've done the exact same thing, right? So two people independently done this. Yeah, which is really fun. Anyway, this is that's the Logiverse.
So cool.
It's been fun. It's been very fun.
And so if I wanted to make my own Logverse client, there's no docs. I view the source of the HTML and figure it out.
So here's the thing, like I guess most of this work was done a little while back. And by the way, here are some stats on where most of the users are. Fortunately, we are still pretty centralized, right? Trying to get more people to go to other things, right? So when people were building these, it was mostly like, looking at the source code of the client and seeing what all the endpoints are. But now, like, this is a good candidate for moving to a Val Town project, right? Because it would list them all, right? So I think that would make it a bit easier. But yeah, just people look through the list of endpoints, fork all the vowels, or fork the Cloudflare code or whatever it was, and go from there essentially.
Got it. Yeah. Okay, cool. Well, I think we roughly plan to talk about Spag and Pasta Gang and then turn that into a project. But I guess if we have extra time, we could turn Logverse into a project too.
Yeah, let's see. I would say Spag is the thing I'm more excited about because it's more current and crazy.
All right, sick.
But yeah. I'm just like, please, I'm able to show you and other people.
See, I think this is an important question to answer. You know what you could do? You could say somewhere on the homepage, because I had this question too.
Yeah.
And I guess we can give Brian the answer that there is no page because what was your quote about it?
Okay, if there are docs, if your project needs docs, then it's not simple enough. Which is not really true, but it's
I like it.
Pretty bold statement.
I think you should put that on this website and then and like oh yeah like somewhere here like below, is that it?
Right. Yeah. If we make that the official tagline of the Logiverse or something like that.
Anyways.
Yeah, I mean there is this info page called at logiverse.social, which is kind of like an intro into it. It doesn't tell you how to do it.
Yeah. I think you need to wear the docs, and you like if we need docs, it's too complicated.
I'll see in a year from now. I'll see if that philosophy worked out.
You could say it's the only federated social network without docs. That's
true. That's true. I'll take it. Whatever. I'll take it. Yeah, for sure.
Sup, Jamie? Thanks for joining.
What up, Jamie Dubs? Yeah.
Jamie's from Glyph. Do you know Glyph?
Glyph?
Yeah, no. Glyph. You would like Glyph. It's got like Val Town NTL draw energy. Glyph.app.
Oh. Glyph.app.
I think that's their URL. Nope, I got it wrong.
Nope.
Maybe one F.
Oh, right. Oh, is this it?
Yeah, this is it.
1 million. Is this yours, Jamie Dubs? Wait, so. GIFs? No, glyphs.
Glyphs, yeah. They're making a new thing. It's like AI generated images and videos and memes.
Right. Yeah, oh my.
Yeah. Brian agrees.
Okay. Amazing.
All right.
What up, Jamie Dubs?
Let's move on to Spag.
Okay. All right. Yeah, this I'm very excited about. Pasta Gang and Spag, right? So Oh, where do I even start? Okay, Pasta Gang. Pasta Gang. In fact, actually, we released rich text. Let me just highlight Pasta Gang.
Whoa.
Whoa, okay.
It's a very subtle bold. Oh no, it's a highlight. It's a highlight.
It's a highlight. It's a highlight. Or you can bold too, or italic, or whatever.
Sick.
In fact, I can turn this. I'm still excited about this. Pastagang.cc. Look, it's a link.
Whoa.
Okay.
Rich text.
So Pasta Gang is this weird community, right? It's this like this group, this collective of artists, musicians that like anyone can join, right? It's like this radical idea that there's no entry, there's no one in charge. You're allowed to say, like, make something and say that it's a Pasta Gang thing, that it was made by Pasta Gang, right? It's there's a long story about how it emerged. Like when I sort of come in it from that angle, it's like what, why, how, right? But there is it just grew on its own basically. And one of the most common things to do, like as part of Pasta Gang, is to jam and live code. I know I'm not sharing audio, but like I'll just share the visual for now, right? Because I'm going to show you a couple other things. So this is this collaborative this collaborative environment called Noodle, and I think Rector is in Noodle and also in the chat of the live stream, right?
Yes.
Saying where do I even start? Yeah, that's true. So I think Rector lives in Germany, is part of like the Pasta Gang community there. And this is like a website, a multiplayer website where there's only one room, right? Like on something like Teal Draw, this is a file. I can share this link, but I'm only going to be collaborating with people I share the link with. In Pasta Gang like tools, there's only one room.
I see. And Rector's in that room right now.
Yeah, and I think Brian Jordan, who's also in the chat, has just joined as well, right?
And is making music. Here, do you want to share the audio? Or
yeah. Do you know? Wait, actually, I'll just hold on a second because it might get noisy. Right. But
I guess if anyone wants to hear the audio, they just have to go to noodle.cc and everyone hears the same audio.
Exactly. And the crazy thing is that like people do this at live gigs in clubs and stuff. So if I just like search Pasta Gang, I think it should come up like, hey, this is from Wednesday, right? This is from Wednesday. And again, I know you can't hear the audio. I just want to show you, like, look, that's like 3 of us. And you know why we're sitting there in front of the screen? Is because there were already people like standing at the front where the DJs go, essentially. Oh, I gotta close that. That's really noisy for me. Yeah, okay. You see this here? That's Bogo and Laura, right? They're the ones plugged in where the DJ goes. So like the rest of us are just scattered around the club, right? Like anyone with a laptop can join. There's people from all around the world joining too.
So everyone's editing the music at the same time.
Yeah. And you're probably wondering, well, how does Val Town come into this?
No, I'm wondering, how does it sound at all good?
Oh, because we practice a lot, right? It's like it's like this skill, Yeah, it's really like
and there's no bad actors. Thinking.
Well, there sometimes are, but we have like strategies around that too, actually. So it's quite interesting. But okay, in Noodle, the Noodle tool is kind of crazy. Sick. Because it's a tool that like Pasta Gang is kind of building for itself, right? So it's not just like we're live coding in the tool, we're also live coding the tool itself. And what this means is that people add crazy features to it. So one of the features that some people have added is that pasting is disabled, right? Pasting is disabled.
Okay.
Undo is also disabled. Right?
You don't need it. Oh my god, at the top of the screen. At the top screen.
You don't need undo. And but the thing is sometimes you really want to paste in something. So like in this Strudel language, what people often do is they like add samples from elsewhere, right?
Yeah.
So you type in the whole link, except normally you paste it, right? Because you're not crazy. The other thing is that in Hydra, this is what's making the visuals happen right now. What you often do is you might like import an image and then you paste the link, or you might like import a video or something. And normally like these assets that you want to put into this collaborative jam, you have to like host them somewhere. You have to host them somewhere. So like what I would sometimes do, I just like post it on Mastodon and then copy the URL and paste it into the app, right?
Yeah.
But that's okay. There's a couple things. Like I don't want like that's a faff. Like I don't want to upload something on my feed, right? Like the people are like, why have you posted this? What's going on here? and B, like I can't paste. So I can't paste this really long hash of this file. So what we've made, and like many people have like taken part in this, is this tool called Spag, which is short for spaghetti, right? But it's an intentionally really short URL, so there's easy to type out, right?
Got it.
And what you can do is like upload anything, right? Like an image, and give it a name. I'm just going to call it image, right? And then if I'm in Noodle, I can go and say like I'm gonna import that image somehow, init image, and then I have some like helpful functions like spag to say image, and then I think Rector here is gonna help me out by adding it here, though there's like a syntax error somewhere. Don't know where. I'm sure Rector will figure it out.
Whoa.
You just like randomly like comment out lines of code. That's my strategy. Until it works. I'm gonna do this right now. I'm just gonna like comment out everything. Let's see. And look, we have the image in here, right?
Sick.
But also, like earlier I showed, people upload cat sounds or samples or anything, or you can actually record audio live. Like I don't think it works with my browser. It works on like someone else's, but that's fine. This is all being built right now. Okay. And yeah, these are all like using vowels. Let's see, Spag. I think ToadPond Spag. This is the thing that gets the image or the file, but also is like the home page for it, right? So if I open this, it is literally, this is Spag, right?
Yep. And then you have like a custom domain, a Val Town custom domain hooked up to this.
Yes, because it needs to be as short as possible because pasting is not allowed. Right. And I think there's also, what else is there? There's like Spag. Actually, yeah, the one that I showed you in here, Spag list. Right. That's another one too. Spag list. Yeah, here it is. And this just lists out all of the uploads so that on the client we can like show them all here, so that you can like manage them and delete them whenever you want.
And are they stored in SQLite or they're stored in blob storage?
They're stored in blob storage. Yeah.
And they're kept track of in SQLite. Cool.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Yeah. So like it was funny. I didn't know if that was like an intended use of things, like
yeah, that's a good pattern.
Yeah.
You might be able to get away with just blob storage because there's a ability to list blobs.
Yeah, wait, that's right. Yeah, I think I tried a bunch of different things and it just seemed like easiest to use SQLite because I didn't know how I was going to extend it in the future and stuff as well.
Exactly.
So yeah, it just seemed like
this is easier. I feel like people should go back and watch our first live stream where you didn't know anything about SQLite. You were so scared of it. You're like, I don't know about any of this. Now you're just like, yeah, why not throw an extra table on there? Like,
right. I mean, yeah, it's crazy. I'm still not very good at it, right? Like oh
my God, you're an expert.
No. I mean, do you know what scares me actually is writing code inside strings, right? That's what always scares me for some reason. But actually, it's super simple, really.
We can get you on an ORM if you want to not write SQL in strings.
Yeah, I mean that would be good. Okay, but I I already mentioned one problem, right? So these different vowels are kind of scattered around. So I have this repo here, the spag repo, and it just lists out the different vowels, and they're all in my account, but they're just scattered around. So you released projects, right? Is that right?
Yes. I think anyone who has been following Val Town should look at this and be like, holy crap, ToadPond invented Val Town Projects, because that's what this is. This is like simulating.
Right. I mean, this kind of works, but it is annoying. Like from within Val Town, I couldn't go around like, oh, I'm in this one. How do I get to like related vowels or anything?
Yeah, totally. All right, let's do it. Let's make it a project.
Yeah, wait. And you started something, is that right?
I did start it, and we could start from my I don't know if you'll be able to find it there. If you just go to me.
Right. If I go to
click
I'll
that,
go to
click
you.
me, and then click on projects.
Oh yeah.
There it is. Yeah. So
okay, because I wanted to ask some things about this.
Okay, yeah, we can start here. Great.
So this is the Spag project. You're just doing like a mock-up. Oh my god, I've been talking too much. So I didn't realize. I mean, it feels like a repo, right?
Yes.
I thought it would just be like a list of vowels, or like maybe folders too. But you have like HTML files, CSS files.
One thing, I don't think I've said this publicly yet. So you're hearing it. Breaking news. You heard it here first. We're seriously considering renaming Val Town Projects to Val Town Repos.
Whoa.
Because we think that might help get the idea across better, faster, but it's also fraught for obvious reasons.
Right. Yeah, because it's not going to be exactly the same as GitHub or something.
Exactly.
Right. But like, yeah, you have. Oh wait, I have Noodle in the background. Okay, I'm going to close that for now. Okay, where is it gone? Here no. Here it is. Okay. So yeah, like you have these different files, and is this being like hosted anywhere at this point?
What do you mean by everything on Val Town is already always running?
Okay, right. So no, with this server, this Val, right?
Yeah.
Can I open this basically?
Yes.
Yeah, you don't sound confident in that.
No,
okay.
I'm 100% confident. If you go back, maybe I shouldn't be doing this on a live stream, but the product manager user person in me is like, how does he not see the preview button? Like, what do we have to do?
Wait, where's the preview? Oh,
it's just not a button, right?
Okay, I wasn't looking for the preview.
What were you looking for?
The real thing. You know what I mean? And wait. Why is preview? Dude,
your screen is too narrow. It's at the bottom.
There. Oh, okay. I see.
So I guess when your screen's too narrow, we need to scroll you down to it.
Yeah. Gotcha.
You're looking for the real thing. You're not looking for a preview.
Yeah, preview. Okay, on GitHub, when I click preview, it like switches tabs to not the real thing, but a preview of what I'm editing, I guess.
Okay, so preview is for like when you're editing, but when you're viewing someone else's thing, it should just say view.
Yeah.
Or output or run.
Open.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
Anyway, it's fine.
Okay, we're actively working on these sorts of questions because, like,
this is very
because your question of like, is it even running? Like, how can that be a question from our perspective? Like, of course it's running. Like, we really want you to see that it's running.
I guess so, right? I mean, yeah. I guess at the end of the day, they are still individual vowels, right? This file is a vowel, even though it's .ts.
Yeah,
and it's H because it's HTTP, right? But then you also have these non-vowels. These are just files, right?
Those are just files. That's a new thing for us.
So this server one, it's look, serve file. Okay, interesting.
Yeah, so I don't know if you remember, but in DMs you begged me to not have this. You were like, I just want the HTML and other static files to be served. I don't want to have to serve them.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Like this index.html.
Yeah, you can't just run this.
Why
this
not?
Is just text.
Why
not? We don't have a good reason.
Okay.
We're considering.
Yeah.
The reason is what should the convention be?
Yeah.
Is it anything in the public folder should be public, and we just arbitrarily make that the convention?
Right. Because you might not want everything public.
Yeah, you can make.
Yeah.
So we have this new thing in Val Town where you can make your source code private, but your HTTP endpoints public, which is like a normal thing when people are making apps. And so you need to have the ability to decide what's public and what's private. And so defining it in code seemed elegant to us because we're like, we believe in code. But anyways,
we believe in code. Okay. And this. So wait. This index.html, is it using my existing?
This is, I just copied and pasted that from your GitHub, and same with the style.css.
Yeah.
I just changed that. Yeah, I changed that one parameter.
So it's using. So I feel like we're missing some vowels in this project. Right?
Exactly. Yeah, I got halfway, and then I was like, yeah, we could do this live.
Oh yeah, because like, look. Yeah, this is the spag list.
Exactly.
Right. So I should be able to fork this, right?
Yep.
Okay. Easy up. I'm short uploads. Right. Boom. Boosh. Dude, in one of my earliest YouTube videos, I said boosh, and it's come back to haunt me. Anyway, like, okay.
Do you want to do something a little bit unhinged, but I feel like is very much your style?
Oh, yeah, go on. What is it? Depends. That depends.
We could right now point the custom domain at this new Val Town project, so we can migrate it over.
Right. Okay.
Because I think it's already working. It's we can maybe confirm that before we do that it's like already working.
Let's and look. Okay. Wait. Can I ask you something?
Yeah.
So now I'm like not in any file.
Yeah. This is the
I'm just on the home page.
Yeah.
How does it know to show me this specific vowels preview?
Yeah, we auto pin to your homepage like the first HTTP value make, which is I can see how it's confusing.
Okay. Yeah. Because I guess I would expect README to be at the top. Yeah, anyway,
you can pin README to the top if you'd prefer that.
Oh, really? Okay. Like here.
Yeah.
Into project home. I see. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So I can open this. Boom.
We should have a separate product feedback meeting.
We're doing it live. Okay, this seems to be working. Like that's getting that. Does deleting work? It says so. Let's refresh. Yeah, that worked. Does uploading work? Let's just upload the set list from Wednesday, drawn on a scrappy piece of paper. Dude, this is the way to do it. I'll call it set.
This is the way to do it.
And then let's see that
freaking legend.
No, that got it. This is Daniel. He's part of the London live coding scene. That's his initiative. You just sign up. There was Pasta Gang. That's me. That's Laura, Bogo. Anyway. Okay. So that's working. All right.
So we put the custom domain on it.
Yeah. Okay. And
so go to your profile set and then settings. Not these settings.
Yeah. I was guessing we go to custom domains. Open a new tab. So this, I don't want it going to that. I want it going to something else.
Yeah. You had it.
Open this. Spag server.ts.
Boom. Done. Still up. I guess we can't tell the difference.
Right.
Click view source. Then it'll take you to mine because
It updated.
Yeah,
that's so quick.
We should probably replace that with your.
Yeah, let's go fix it.
Because yours is
so that
canonical.
That was in the index, right?
Mm-hmm.
Toad pond. I mean, the next thing is you got to add orgs, right? So that can be Pasta Gang /spag.
Exactly.
But right now it can be here.
Yeah.
Hey, there's questions. There's some questions.
Yeah, we do have some questions. Pick a question.
All right, Brian Jordan. Oh, is this okay? That's a very easy question. Is this domain stuff new? It's not that new, right? It's been around for a little bit, right?
Custom domains, yeah, we've had custom domains for a year or two. And when we launched projects, we launched with custom domains. So the answer is no, nothing's new.
Okay. And was it Akil? I
Akil
recognize Akil for making a lot of stuff
on Val Town, yes.
on Val Town and in the future of coding. Slack has been posting it too. They say if main.ts exists, serve as the entry point.
Yes. Akil has
Right?
some really strong and well-reasoned opinions on like how we should be doing projects with proper entry points. Because right now, if any Valorant project is an entry point, so there are multiple, which can be confusing.
Yeah, yeah, that's a good idea. Maybe.
Yeah. We're
like
thinking about
README.
it.
Everyone knows README is like the kind of entry point on GitHub pages, for example.
Totally.
Right, or index, right? That's
index.
Anyway, okay, that got fixed. Did that get instantly deployed?
Of course. Come
Yes.
on. How could you doubt us?
Okay, that's good.
So now the next thing that I want to take you through is go back to go here. Great.
Yeah.
Now we're gonna add some more vals to this and make it a proper project, but we don't want to be breaking Spag when it's live. So let's do those changes. Yep, you got it. In a branch.
In a branch. So we can create a new branch. Bring over Val branch. Right? Okay. So
now any changes we do here will be deployed to this branch, but it won't affect your like main website.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, I guess one thing to do, we need to change like the client to use the new vals.
Yep.
And we need to add the vals. So I guess maybe we add the vals first. That feels right to me.
Great.
So is there like a way to like import a val, or do you think it's best to like make a new one?
Right now it's a copy and paste situation.
Yeah. Okay. So let's see if I can remember the ones we need. I'm going to use the same names because why not, right? In fact, if I look on the list here, right? So I've got spag list, need spag delete, and spag upload. Because you already have. Do you already have spag? No, we need all of them, right?
I think that's the one I do have.
Oh yeah, because server. Actually the same one we use for the the site itself also does that. It's like a bit overloaded. Okay, spag list.
If you think that's overloaded, you're anyways.
Yeah, fair enough.
We're gonna have a chat in a second.
Okay. Spag up.
Well, here, maybe don't make them all just yet, because we're gonna why don't you just do spag list, and then we're gonna
we'll do one at a time.
I'm gonna learn. We're gonna talk. We're learning a new concept. We're about to learn a new concept.
All right. The inner teacher in you. Okay. So like, my spag list is easy. Look, I'm just gonna like copy all that, pop it in here, boom.
Okay, so we have spag list. So
and then we go to index.
Yeah.
I'm just going ahead.
Well, so okay, yeah. Keep going.
Yeah. I remember this from last time. You're getting worried. Okay. Actually, I'm just gonna search spag list. Boom. And we just do it in one place. So what the hell do we put here then?
There we go. That's the question.
Okay, should I guess?
Sure.
Can I just do that? Is that crazy?
That is not crazy. We'll just have to make that work.
Okay, so what do you have to do instead then currently?
So basically what we're talking about, the conversation is routing.
Yeah.
So
yes.
So you've been avoiding routing by making individual vals. Like the routing is happening in the subdomain. Like each val has its own subdomain.
Yeah. So I could
continue to do that.
Yeah, it's a bit annoying though. And
exactly. And it won't survive forks and branches if anyone wants to fork or branch your project. So the proper way to do it is routing.
Yeah. So I guess you're already doing some routing. Sorry.
How do the Brits say routing? Do they say routing?
Routing. Yeah. Okay. Hey, Akil has another suggestion. Having a configurable default, right?
Yeah,
I'm guessing
Brian
that's
Jordan also has a similar idea. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
The slippery slope. Oh, yeah. And Brian Jordan actually said slippery slope.
Exactly. Okay, so
are you already doing some routing, right?
No,
you must be.
Yeah, Francois is rooting for us.
Hey, Francois. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, shit. That's
So,
JavaScript.
okay. Yeah, exactly. Okay. So why don't you go to your GitHub and let's look at the 3 or the 4 or
The four.
whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so let's decide what you want the routes for these to be. So one idea is that they can all actually live under slash, the slash route. And then the difference can be the HTTP method. So like upload could be post, delete can be delete.
Yeah.
And list could just be slash. And then
I don't even know what I'm doing currently on these others. But
or we
I
could
guess
do slash upload slash delete slash list.
here's the thing.
Yeah.
There's a couple things, right? The reason these have like they're all spag something is because there were no projects, right?
Yes, exactly.
Right? Like I kind of like it seems a bit redundant to have spag, slash spag list, right? So hey, I'm just gonna change this right now to just list.
Great.
Wait. It's not list.ts. Is that okay?
It doesn't matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, cool. And okay, the other thing is the whole point of spag is that when you upload something, it gets like that. Okay, so like I you remember I uploaded this image.
Yeah.
Right. That's literally at spag slash set.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
So you could upload something that's like list. Currently it's nothing. Right.
I see. So there's some overloading happening.
And the thing is, I'd rather keep all those words available, right?
Okay.
Because it's pretty common words. And what I'd much rather have is like, I don't know, spag.cc/API/.
And then API is the one word.
And then API is that like no one wants API. Right?
Great.
You know what I
like
mean?
it. Or yeah. Or it could be __ API or something ugly.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
Perfect. Let's do it.
So where is it? I've got too many tabs open now, but it's fine. Are you already, you're not routing because there's only one Val.
I am doing a little bit of routing.
Yeah.
So right here on line 10, if there's no name, I'm routing to the index file.
Yes.
If you're, and then I put all these files under a public directory. So this is like a synthetic directory in that sense. So I'm doing routing there. And then if it's neither public and there is a name, then yep, you got it. Yeah, go for it.
Yeah. So here, this is like where we're like, I'm just gonna do some AI engineering right now, right?
Perfect. Yeah, you got it.
Okay. Well, we currently have nothing. Whatever. I mean, we could just like hard code this stuff, right? You go.
You could just copy and paste that one because it's one line in list.ts. You could just put that one line on line 18.
That is just one line. Yeah, screw it.
Or whatever, not one line.
That one's small enough.
Couple lines.
This one.
You also need the
import.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. The SQLite import.
And then this needs to go. All right. Boom.
Oh no, you want that there.
Oh, that I copied that in. I thought that was my leftovers. All right, there we go.
That's good.
And I'm smashing Command S. Is that allowed here too?
Totally.
I did some change here. It's saying I have an unsaved change.
Yeah, just hit save on that too.
You didn't see me do anything stupid, did you?
I don't think so.
All right. So this list, this is.
Yeah, copy that import on line 1. Oop, before you do.
Oh yeah, you're right. We need SQLite in here. Boom. And that's actually using your one. Look.
Perfect.
That's
yeah.
Slightly modified.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm getting rid of this. It's gone.
Sweet.
Gone. Okay. Well, this isn't a branch.
Yes.
I can still preview the branch.
Yep.
And it's.
Oh, do you see that? Do you see that? Hit refresh.
Yeah, we got some errors. Oh, okay. Because I changed spag list somewhere and I forgot to change it back.
That was in the index HTML.
You're right. That was the thing. I told you you had to tell me if I did something stupid. All right. So this needs to be API list, right? And then this is where you probably
maybe if you zoom out a tiny bit, or if you make your browser a little bit wider.
Oh yeah.
And we can get by side always, and maybe zoom out one tick.
Yeah, I got. Well, there we go.
Okay.
It's
Maybe make your
pretty stretched, right?
Yeah, maybe
Let's try
zoom
this.
in one. Yeah, there we go. Nice.
Okay,
Okay,
but
cool.
bear in mind I cannot see you or the chat, so you keep an
Okay.
eye on it. All right,
Yeah,
right.
yeah. I'll read the chat.
So
I'll just read a couple chat messages.
yeah.
Brian Jordan says, "Whoa, having auto branch previews is cool. Thank you, Brian." And Brian also says it'd be really nice for an AI workflow that auto builds a few perspective features in branches after each commit, so you can test and merge them if you like.
Whoa, that's more radical.
Yeah.
Hey, it worked. Look, we've got the image. So API list was easy.
So if you wanted, we could merge this branch into main and then do like another branch for like the other ones, or we just do them all in this branch and merge them all at once.
What else have we got? We just got upload and delete, right?
All right, yeah,
let's
power through.
Let's just go for them. All right. I'm cleaning up my tabs. This is getting too much, right? Okay. Spag upload, spag delete. Okay. Spag upload. This is spag upload. I think that warrants his own file, you know?
Great. Let's do it.
Let's just copy all of that and go back to spag. And, screw it. I'll just smack it right here. Let's call it upload. HTTP. Boosh.
Boosh.
Okay. Blobs. I'm just checking there's nothing that was like hard coded, but I think this was just like on its own. It's independent. Save. And in server, we need to route things to that. Like there's so few. I'm just gonna hard code them, right?
Yeah, that's how you're supposed to do it. If you wanted to graduate this to be like a little bit more idiomatic, code, you would use
like an API router,
or you use a router like Hano.
Yeah,
or like maybe you've heard of Express.js. Hano is like the new Express.js.
Yeah, and kind of like you've done with the public folder, I would like make an API folder and it just like routes stuff there automatically.
It's called file-based routing, and you could do that too.
Yeah, but like we're only adding 2 right now. I'm just gonna embrace the technical debt.
And, of the if statement. Yeah, if statements are perfectly fine.
So what's the best way of doing this then? I just want to like pass on the request.
Yeah, totally. Yep. So you'll just have to import upload. So you could do like import import space upload from.
Oh, right. Okay, yeah. Like
import upload.
Okay, here's the thing. This doesn't even need to be an HTTP val then, right?
It doesn't. You're correct. That could just be a script val.
You know what? Can I change it? Can you change
what a val click on it and then click on. Yeah, you got it.
Just so I remember,
exactly.
That's
not an entry point.
And wait a sec.
In quotes, it's ./upload.
Okay. Right. So and it's okay. Oh man, do you know what's annoying me that it's not TypeScript, right? Is this all just like made up?
Yeah, it's all made up.
It's all made up. Okay, but it's funny that I can use like .upload here, but not elsewhere. You know what I mean? But I guess it makes sense.
Anything in a project, you can use it.
Yeah.
You can use it elsewhere if you wanted. Here, yeah. Do you want it? I can show you. Yeah. Show me where else you want to use it, and I can show you how to use it.
Well, no, it's more about like just being able to like reference like in I kind of want them to be deployed, like index.html.
Yeah.
Or like even a readme. Like I would want to like have a setting where I can basically turn this into a GitHub Pages equivalent, just like give me the most basic, easy like routing. Like, hey, screw it. Everything can be public. Who cares? It's an open source thing, right? Okay. Anyway, okay. So I should probably check if that works.
So you want to just do upload and then pass instead of name, pass in the request.
Oh, wait, it's rec. Is it rec? Yeah, it's request. Yeah. Let's give it a go. Let's just pick another image, something small. I wonder
if that'll work in an iframe. Oh, I guess we'll find out. Oh,
right. Neat. Well, that hasn't uploaded it yet. Okay. Hey, wait, did that work? Yeah, it worked. Sweet. Okay, one left. One left. Spike, delete. Spike, and this is all in my branch, isn't it? So we're good.
Yep.
Yeah, this seems fine. There's nothing hard coded here either. And I'm gonna add that as its own script file as well, with a fake .ts to remind me that it's
I have a
actually.
secret for you. All file extensions.
Wait, what? You, dude, your like noise cancellation thought your whispering was just noise. What did you say?
All file extensions are fake.
Oh man, yeah.
Are you ready for it, or are you not ready for it?
No. I mean, I just don't need the existentialism right now, you know. Okay. Wait. So this I need to import as well. Is it?
Oh,
Does it?
I
No.
don't know. I don't know if we actually
Yeah.
updated it in the indexed HTML file, so we'll have to do that
Oh, wait a second. So
for
we didn't
upload.
actually test if upload worked.
Yeah, we didn't actually test it yet.
No
I
wonder
think
it worked so well.
ultimately what we should do for the tests is we should like kind of delete
break
the
them.
old vals.
We should
Yeah,
break them first.
basically. Yeah.
Okay, so this fetch here needs to be API upload. Yeah.
And while you're here, you could do it for delete too.
Yeah. Spag delete. I am gonna just check everything's gone. So that is gonna be API delete.
Yeah, Control F for
what else am I missing?
.val.
Oh, that's a good strat. It's all gone.
Sweet.
Oh, web.val. Yeah, all gone. Okay. And that's saved. And I guess. Okay, now I'm gonna try. Well, let's try deleting first. I'll try deleting.
Deleting will fail.
Yes. Okay, good. It's failed. Now I'm gonna uploading should work. Let's pick something else. This will do. Call it tent, whatever. Please work. Oh, I think that's failed, right? I think that's failed. But maybe your theory about the iframe.
Click on logs. No, go back.
Yeah, where is log? Down here, right?
Yep.
Let's
yeah, it looks
see.
like upload. We got a 404. Let's see. Okay, let's go to the router.
I can make this go up. Okay. Whoop. Whoop.
Yeah, we don't have much information. Let's just go to the router and see if like we're actually routing for
here. Yeah. What were we routing? Wait. Oh wait, the upload. Do you see what I did?
Yeah. You just went.
Oh my god!
The AI suggested that, and we
yes,
didn't. Neither of us noticed.
I just blindly accepted the suggestion. Ridiculous. All right, let's try again. It seems to have worked. It worked.
Sick.
Okay, and it's a large image, so there we go. That's me. All right. Now delete. Import. Delete from delete. Yeah, this.
You should just have to hit. Yeah, it should know the rest. You should. Yeah. AI should figure this out.
Come on. It's a. Oh no! Do you see the problem?
I do see the problem. Nice.
Okay. I mean, is that when you have something like this? That's like you need to. Why are you hard coding this anyway? Let's try. So this is the file. Let's delete it.
Oh no!
It worked. And now it's gone.
I miss it already.
It's fine. It's gone. Let code die. Let it die. It's fine. Hey, it's. I think it's ready. There's only one problem.
Okay.
Is that? Oh no, there isn't. I was thinking that API was going to be a secret thing. You can actually call something API because it's checking for the whole path, right? Look, this should still work. There's no reserved name. Yeah?
You're totally right.
Wait. Do you know what? I've just realized. What happens
if you put /API/list?
Is this gonna break it?
No. I think that that one file probably won't behave well.
Yeah, let's try that. Oh, what? Wait, what? Okay, fair enough. I'll take it. I'll take it.
That is confusing. Here, if you go to spag.cc/API/list, that's got to be the API route, not the file. What?
Oh no. Wait, what?
You go back to the router.
What? Wait.
If it path starts with /API/ oh, yeah, delete slash from API. Yeah, I think
Wait.
Huh. No, yeah, never
No,
mind.
we want.
Yeah, slash is good.
Do you know what? It's just perfect code. It's fine.
How could they both be working?
This is working, right? Is it actually working? Is it actually working? Let me actually refresh.
Yeah, those
It's
are all.
working.
Yeah, so the list somehow the list is giving us the list, but it's also giving us that one thing. How is it both?
That's crazy. Whatever.
Yeah, click on /API/list. If anyone in the audience can help us.
Response.
I guess we could put some console logs in various places and see if that helps.
No, it's fine. It's done.
It's done. It's perfect. We don't want to know.
I think it's just like a challenge for people to break it now.
If the path starts with, okay, well, it's beyond me. It'll be interesting to know. Oh! I think I got it.
What is it? What is it?
You just went to spag.cc, but it's not yet deployed. That's maybe what's going on. So here, open.
Wait.
If you click yes, there we go. Now we'll know what's going on.
API.
This will be JSON. There we go. That has now.
Right.
There we go.
Right.
Because that if statement is higher.
Yes. I think that's fine. API/list can be no one is going to be like, oh, I really wanted to use that name.
Yes. Exactly.
No one will be. That's
except
fine.
For you. Okay.
Yeah. Don't do that. That's all right. Wherever.
Okay. So that now hit compare, and then it'll ask you to make a pull request.
Okay. Everything's done.
At the bottom.
That looks good. Open pull request. Create pull wait, no.
Make a little description. It doesn't matter.
Moves it all to the proj. Create pull request.
Yep, and then at the bottom you just hit merge.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Boosh.
And now it's live.
It's live. So you know how we can test this is live.
/API/list.
Because this one should be broken now. Yeah. What? Okay, wait. Is it just deploying still?
No, it's deployed. I think that preview button might be going to it.
Okay,
it might be going a different way. Yeah.
Yes, the preview is going a different way, but that's broken, which means it's fixed.
Yes, I think Paul ABC sums it up correctly.
Oh, what did Paul ABC say?
LMAO.
Right. Yeah.
Okay, great. And then my one final recommendation, which we won't make everybody watch, is on the GitHub repo that used to host this project, and at all the vals that used to host those subroutes, maybe just say move to, and then put a link to the Val Town project. So that people aren't confused about that situation.
So I can go spag, topon spag. So this is the old one.
Yeah. So add readme.
I'm just gonna add a readme. Yeah.
And just move to and
then. The proj. Oh, is the URL?
The URL is different. Yeah.
X instead of V. What does X stand for?
It was actually a placeholder, but then we just liked it.
Cool. And this is markdown, right? Yeah. Actually, that's wrong. That should be like that. Boom.
No, I think yeah. Nice.
Boom. Cool. Preview. You see preview here.
I know. It's a little weird.
No, I get it. I get you. Save. And I can just get to the others like this. Boom.
URL hacking. Boom. I love it.
There's enough of them that I can remember them all, I think. You see, remember what I said? You don't need documentation if your work is simple
And
enough.
then and then go to the GitHub repo maybe and do the same. But
Yeah, I mean,
if you
like,
want.
let's do it right now. Let's say
Okay, great.
how to contribute by editing
Well, so I
this
would delete like
Val
the whole
project.
thing, like because all of
Oh my god, you're right. Wait a second. All of this code is not used anymore.
exactly. So I guess one thing we could tell
Right.
people about, I'll just
Yeah,
describe it
yeah, yeah.
briefly, is the way this code used to work is that
Mm.
the spag val was iframing the HTML code on this GitHub Pages site. But now we are serving the HTML code directly from Val Town.
Okay, so this, I actually do want, okay, so if I go to the home of this project, I do actually want the README at the top.
Okay.
Yeah, paint project home.
Okay.
Okay.
It's a bug that the README is shown twice. In the future, it'll just be shown once.
All right, cool. We're on the cutting edge here. Okay. And
I think this is officially the coolest Val Town project that I didn't make. This is the coolest public Val Town project that I didn't make.
Okay. Go it's code.
You know, maybe it's just the coolest Val Town project.
I don't know. Yeah, hey, it has moved here. Boom. Oh wait, no.
Oh, do you have a clipboard manager? Because I'm obsessed with getting everybody to have a clipboard manager installed. They're the best.
You are not the first person to say I need a clipboard manager. Every time I do a live stream, someone says,
"Oh you gotta get into Mackie, MACCY.
Yeah. Moved to.
You'll never know how you lived without it once you move.
Well, the thing is, I have a on my phone. I have a clipboard manager, so I kind of taste it. I understand.
Yeah.
You know.
One day.
And you put the right license on there. I'm just checking. Yeah. Okay, good.
No,
you didn't just relicense this code.
I relicensed your code.
And then this one, I'm gonna delete this so it's people don't go editing it and then they're like, why is it not doing anything?
Yeah, I feel like you said something about how like if anyone sends a pull request, you like auto accept it. Is that like
this is like the Pastagang org, right?
It's an auto accepting org. So I guess so, and that'll hold true for the new Val Town version.
Yeah.
Anyone who can send a Lou says.
Like if I go to Pastagang, okay, so I'm gonna also update the spag link on this, right? Here it is. Yes, spag. So that should be that. And I'll just do that.
Okay. Sweet. So sick. All right.
Yeah, well thanks for hosting our assets for gigs, man.
Oh man, I'm so honored to get to be a part of your gigs. That is so cool.
Yeah, I mean, was it on Wednesday? Like there were a couple of vocal samples that were used pretty extensively, and that was probably like the main use on this Wednesday. I remember the previous one, like people put like the Algo Rave logo and like put it full blast on the screen, which was pretty cool too. It's been fun. It's been fun. Like people have really been pushing these things and making crazy stuff happen. So yeah, appreciate it. Hey, wait, do I have time to ask you a question?
We agreed to end in 1 minute, so we'll go as fast as we can.
Okay. Well, I guess here's the thing. Like a lot of these communities. Maybe I should stop sharing my screen. I don't know. Yeah, I'll stop sharing. I guess like a lot of these communities, like the live coding community, is very grassroots. It's all volunteers. It's all a very open community. Like, it's not out to make money. People are just building creative things together. I guess like one of the things that's really important to people is that I guess when we're choosing something like Val Town to host it on, that it's I don't know, essentially not going to get enshittified and not going to like be, I don't know, predatory, too expensive and stuff. So, I don't know. I know I told you that before, but want to reiterate to you that like that's really important, like the sort of assurances of openness and of like freeness, and if there's any change to that, then I guess people are given off ramps, you know.
Yeah.
And that's not even a question, it's just like a statement right there for you right at the end. But
I love it. I think it's really important. And I think there's part of it is a technical thing, like
yeah.
like it should always be, we should have a commitment to letting you leave town. Like you can always leave Val Town.
Right.
And like the fact that there's a Cloudflare fork of the Taddyverse is
the
the
Loggerverse.
Loggerverse.
Yeah.
Like that speaks. That's like a good thing, like a thing that your community should be proud of, and that Val Town should be proud of. That there's no vendor lock in.
Yeah.
And there's definitely like we can definitely do better than we are doing now. Like at the end of the day, it's just JavaScript and TypeScript and Dino, like all open source technologies.
Yeah.
So there's very little lock-in, but there are definitely patterns that are like the weird, like the way vals are entry points. Like if you wanted to just run a Val Town project on Dino somewhere else or on Cloudflare, you'd have to change your code a little bit. Like it wouldn't be like one click. It would take like on the order of minutes, maybe like an hour. So it's not zero amount of work. There's some amount of lock-in, so we could do better on that front for sure.
Yeah, I appreciate it, and you know, I think that's one of the most important things for like a lot of these communities. Like, so I'll keep waving that flag.
Yeah, no, it's a great flag to wave, and I just want to say that I think there are two parts. So one is the like lock-in, and that's like a very technical thing.
Stuff. Yeah.
Well, the lock-in is like a technical problem, I think, in a lot of ways. But I think maybe what you and your community cares about more is a commitment to doing the right thing, like a commitment to openness, which is a much more ethereal kind of thing. It's just words. And it requires trust. But what I would like to say, like what I would like to put out there, is I think it's actually a really powerful thing. Like we haven't done it yet, but I think it would be I truly believe in those principles. I'm like, you know, I'm like you guys, like the only reason I made Val Town is because I want to enable people like you to make things. And so I feel like we could maybe like put a flag in the ground, like here are our principles and values, and like here's our commitment to not enshittification and to not price gouging and all these things. And then it might sound like empty words and promises, but what I would like to put out there is that when someone puts out their principles, you can hold them to them, and you can hold them accountable, and like hypocrisy becomes obvious.
Yeah, I mean, I would be really interested if you will do that. Like, I guess, like the live coding world, like the algo rave world, you know, has its own guidelines and code of conduct that like, I guess, you know, people are expected to like follow. So, you know, I think there's no harm in that. But I guess it is hard when you're, you know, hard to win trust when everyone knows that you're also, you know, a money-making company, you know, and that's understandable, you know, like, but so it does require like a bit of work and time, I think, to win people's trust. So I think
it takes time. Like you have to earn trust, and it takes years to earn it, and like a moment to like betray it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So, well, you know, so far so good. And we've been having a lot of fun with it. Yeah,
amazing.
It's very, it's all very slippy and like very easy to spin things up quite fast. So I appreciate it. By the way, you know, I also use Val Town now to like get a lot of community stats for like the Teal Draw community, which like I get like an email every 2 weeks essentially, like, hey, here's the updates on, you know, how many people did pull requests, issues, things like that. Which I actually didn't expect to use it for something like that, but
that's awesome.
But it was like, there's more emails to my inbox, right? More emails.
From Val Town.
Yeah. It's like my number one email.
Yeah, that's how we actually want to make money, like directionally, like, you know. Live coders we want to like sponsor for free for forever, because like businesses love giving free stuff to artists. That's how we attract the suits, you know, the artists are cool.
So
cool. But But when you have like a business use, an internal tools use case, okay, like
Yeah.
maybe that belongs in a TL Draw business account, and maybe like you can put
Right,
the TL Draw
right.
company credit card on that, and you can invite your coworkers. And now
Yeah,
it's
like
businesses charging businesses, not businesses charging artists.
obviously because like yeah, currently it's just like my personal account. And that's
Yeah.
actually true, but that's actually like a need for all of this live coding stuff too, because it would be much better to have it in an open organization
Hmm.
rather than just me own it.
Yeah.
That's like
Yeah.
puts me as the single point of
Ooh, that's
failure.
interesting. Because I
Yeah.
was thinking that when I have orgs, that'd be a clear point. Like, oh, an org is a company, so we should charge them, but not always.
Right, but I think it's like if you want something to be very open,
Hmm.
then don't charge.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
it's like for companies that care, they want to keep that stuff secret and hidden,
yeah, yeah.
then
Oh,
charge for
maybe that's
them.
what it is. Maybe it's if you
Yeah.
have an org and your code is private, then
I mean,
you're
I
a company, so we should
I
charge you. But
think that's how GitHub does a lot of stuff, right?
yeah,
Is that
yeah,
right?
yeah. I like
Like,
that. That's a good
I mean, that works
mechanism.
for me. I don't know if it works for everyone, but
If it
yeah,
works for you, it works for me.
the stuff I do for fun is like, always open. And it's only like when there's like, oh, there's business at stake, you
Yeah,
have to
yeah,
be more careful. So yeah, who
totally.
knows? Who knows? Anyway, okay. This has been what, an hour and 35? That's pretty good.
Pretty
That's
good.
pretty
Thanks so
good.
much, Lou. This is always a pleasure.
Yeah, thanks so much. Come visit London. I'll take you to an algo rave, man. Yeah, we gotta do it. We gotta do it.
Sounds
Um,
great.
anyway, yeah, I appreciate you asking me on. Yeah, it's always fun.
All right, cool. I'm gonna end the stream and then